In this episode, we've got goals, crossbars, super goals, more woodwork, more goals. All of this is coming up right now. What's going on, guys? Average Joe here, and welcome to episode 6 of Febre Amarela. What do we got to tell you? So, after the last episode, I did mention that we were on the possibility for a takeover, but no transfer embargo had been placed on the team. And the very next email that I got was that a transfer embargo had been placed while they were going through the decision of the takeover. And that went on for about a week. And the transfer deadline, or the transfer window, was coming to open up. So my chairman called for a rush to get this deal done so that we could get into the transfer window and not be under the embargo. And the potential buyer pulled out. So we went back to the regular chairman again. So we are still almost $500,000 in the hole. No sugar daddy coming along to this club just yet. Since the last game, which was against Benfica, where we lost 2-1, we went on and beat the number one team, Oliveirense, 4-1. Jean Carlos again scoring early on. Amar, Pika and Ishmael scoring late on in the game there to make a 4-1 win. Followed that up with a 4-2 win over Olonense. Ishmael getting 2, a penalty and a regular goal. Jean Carlos scoring a bit later this time. And Renato Santos scoring. They climbed back in it. They got it back to 3-2, thinking that they were going to come back and tie the game, but we managed to get the fourth goal and secure the victory in that one. And then the last game we just played was against Oriental. That was a close game. We gave away 2 penalties in that game, one early, one late, and they both, for me, were right on the edge of the area. Very, very dubious penalty decisions, but obviously they were. So they got a point out of that game. They didn't deserve it, but that's what's going on over there. With the squad, we're starting to get a few players coming back to fitness now. Nuno Santos won't be long. Jose Moreco is back in training, but he's still not fully fit yet, so he won't be taking part in this game. In those last couple games, as we'll get to the match here, I'll go to tactics first. I did change to, why am I only seeing one tactic? Maybe because I'm actually logged into the game. So normally I play, or should I say, the last couple games I've played with higher wingers, but with the same kind of midfield and the halfback in between the defenders here. Because we're up against Premier League opposition, I decided to drop the wingers back into a different kind of a 4-1-4-1 with a defensive mid halfback here. And Jean Carlos operating up the top as a false 9. There you go. That's the team there. And that's how we're playing against the 4-4-2 with wingers on support. Oh, one support, one attacking. Yeah, the email, the news item said that they're expected to pile on the pressure. So we will see what they can do. Like I said before, I'm hoping that they're going to be more focused on the league than they are in the cup. But that's maybe that's wishful thinking. Ribeiro with a long ball up. Pedro whips it in. Oh, what a cracking volley that was. I'm actually going to watch that one again. Let's see if we can slow that down as well. How do I get this during highlights? Let's try and slow that down, because that was a cracking volley. Yao Pedro on the right hand side puts it in. Jumping scissor kick almost. Edivaldo Bolivia. Well, if you're going to go 1-0 down, you may as well go down in style, and that was a cracking goal, but it is 1-0. Battaglia, Andre Simos, Battaglia again, into the box. Oh, did we take him out? But they followed up. Gerso picks up the loose ball, 2-0. What we are going to do here is we are going to go a bit more attacking. We're going to go with those up inside forwards, kind of push on a little bit. We're 2-0 down, so there's no point in sitting back anymore. We may as well go for the win, or go for a goal at least. Here we are on the attack here. Araujo throws it in the box, picks it up again, and now Santos, Jean Carlos, can he? Oh, hits the post. Well, at least we're getting some shots on targets. Gideo, the long ball, heads it back to Pedro. Bolivia to Souza, out wide to Gerso, pulls it back, but Ribeiro is there with the save. Throws it out, Pica. Pedrosa up to Saldana. Jean Carlos through ball to Ishmael. Can he put it away? He can. 1-0 or 2-1. Get in there. Goal before half time. That's what we need, boys. So it is 2-1 at half time. I'm gonna say that I'm pleased with how things are going. Thinking that we were gonna be out of this game, but we managed to pull a goal back. So let's see what can. That change of tactic definitely works. Let's see if we can get Pedrosa is only on a 6. He's not doing too well. I don't really have a right back to replace him. I've got Edu, but he's not really a right back. He's more of a winger. Let's leave him there for now and see how we do. Another pointless first highlight. Yeah, Pedrosa is not doing anything out there on the right hand side, so I am gonna have to. Oh, Alves. I forgot I've got Alves, but he is not great for fitness, but he's gonna do what he can do. As we hear, Jean Carlos picks it up in the middle. Speculative long range effort by Jean Carlos, but Gerso with the ball into the box, headed out. Great save, Cunha. And they hit the post. Bruno Montero is playing as an advanced playmaker. Not really, just because that's where he was in the other tactic as a ball-winning midfielder. But now I changed the tactic, so he's not doing too good there. So he's coming off. Elizio, Ishmael now. What can he do with the ball? Trying to go through two players. He kind of got through. Ruben Saldana, sliding tackle to put the ball out to Alves, but he just didn't even want to look to go for the ball. Back to Alves again. Can he put in a cross? He can. Oh, and it's there. Jean Carlos get in for a 2-2. What a comeback. Lovely ball in. Alves with the kick, with the goal. But they are on the attack again. Gerso down the left hand side. Can we get a tackle in? No. Bolivia. Back to Gerso. Back to Bolivia again. Into the middle. Guys, Pedro's got lots of room on the right hand side. Great save by Ribeiro. That goes out for a goal corner. Gerso seems to be taking all their set pieces. Oh, but that was narrow. That was narrowly put wide. Saldana is injured. Don't like making a substitution when there's a highlight going on, but we will bring him off. Bolivia down the left. Feeds it back to Gerso. Gerso seems to be doing quite a lot in this game. Cunha running through the middle. He's going sideways. That's fine. Up to Alex. Oh, what a back heel. That would have been a cracking goal, but Ribeiro saves it. Elizio with the throw in to Cunha. Bolivia puts it back out. But off the crossbar. Luckily we saved that. I think this is going to do it. I think this is just another pointless highlight at the end of the game. We clear it right back out. They put it right back in again. Cunha. Can he do anything with it? Danielson. Oh, great save by Ribeiro. And there we go, guys. We're going to hold on for a 2-2 tie. What a comeback that was. A 2-2 tie against Premier League opposition. And we're going to skip ahead and get to the next game. So we are going to go back with the attacking 4-4-2 or 4-1-4-1 that we ended up finishing the last game with. And unfortunately, Renato Santos, which is probably one of our best left wingers, or left and right wingers, it broke down in training with a sports hernia, and he's probably out for 7 to 8 weeks, which is not great. He's on loan. I was considering terminating his loan, but I think I'm going to keep hold of him just to see what we can do when he comes back. So I did make the changes that we made in game. So Pedrosa wasn't playing great in the last game, so Vitor Alves comes in at right back, who's normally the starting right back anyway. And Bruno Montero, no, Saldana. Actually, yeah, I should change those two around. There we go. So Marcia Souza is the advanced playmaker. Bruno Montero is the center midfielder on support. With Santos being injured, Pioyo's back to fitness, so he's coming in as an inside forward, attacking on the left-hand side. He's an attacking winger anyway, or striker, so he should fit that bill perfectly if we can get some crosses in. And Jean Carlos remains up front. So I want to calm things down. I know nobody expects us to get the result. No, they didn't like that very much, did they? Let's go passionate then. Tried to be a bit of a calm team talk there, not get them too excited. Don't want to put too much pressure on them, but let's go and see if we can get a win out of this, guys. And very early on, 8 minutes in, and our central defender Davison has an injury, so we're going to have to bring on the young Milutinovic, and hopefully he can do a job for us. As Ismail comes down the right hand side but easily dispossessed. Long ball over the top to Vuletic. Great save. Don't bring him down. And that was well dealt with in the box. Araujo throws it in. Milutinovic back to Pacio. You can see how the halfback there really sits back almost as a third defender. As Jean Carlos picks it up in the middle. A long range effort. Ismail there for the rebound. Get in. And it's 1-0. Actually, I think I might try and bring up the table if I can. League table. Where did it go? Is it not coming up? Here it is up here. There we go. So we're up to second, boys. Let's kind of shrink this up a little bit. I should be watching this highlight, but we're not. Montero picks it up in the middle. Pio. Can he feed the ball through? Oh, on the volley for Jean Carlos, but he didn't make it. That was an excellent effort. Nesno. Montero intercepts. Long ball up, but Jean Carlos does get there. What can he do with it? Is he going to put it out wide? Foul. Nelsino. That was a dirty tackle. Send him off, ref. Took his legs out, and he just gets away with a warning. Cross comes in, and there it is. Pioyo at the back post. Heads it in. 2-0. I'm loving this, boys. Nelsino with the throw. They're battling for it there. Jean Carlos picks it up deep again, but gives it away. Sampaio up to Claro. Andre Claro out to Thomas Dado. Into the box. Oh, and he was free. He should have buried it, but Ribeiro makes a big save. Ribeiro with the long ball upfield given away, but we do win it back. Milutinovic, the young kid, he's looking around. Souza with a nice ball through to Ismail. Oh, but he gets tackled. Montero picks up the loose ball. Long ball over the top into the middle. Everardo. And Andre Claro buries it. But it's still 2-1. As their goalkeeper fires it up. Araujo switches it to the right. Ishmael brings it in through the middle and gets tackled. Oliveira back to his keeper. We win it back, but only as far as there. Oh, and that was a long ball to the right hand side. Andre Claro, can he pick out a cross into the middle? But we clear it. Jean Carlos picks up onto that loose ball, feeds it into Pio, gets it back. Kind of bouncing around right now. Araujo on the left. Oh, and there he is. Ishmael at the back post. I do love that combination as the wing backs get high up the pitch and put that cross into the back post, and the attacking or the inside forwards do tend to get in there at the back post. There you go, guys. 3-1 at half time. I'm really happy with this. If we can keep this momentum going, we seem to be on top of the game. Anything they're throwing at us, we seem to be blocking. They do seem to be pushing the ball around in the box, but we seem to be defending everything right now. I'm really happy the way that the formation is working, with Jean Carlos dropping deep to pick up the ball. inside forwards pushing on, coming inside, and the wing backs. There's another goal. Jean Carlos with the header. 9th goal of the season. 4-1, guys. Jean Carlos has just picked up a knock. So I think it might be Souza out on the right hand side. Puts it in and Jean Carlos scores another. That's his 2nd goal of the game. I was thinking about bringing him off, but when he's injured and he scores, I'm going to bring him off because he is only at 67%. I don't want to injure him. So Mareko is going to come on, and Fabio Paccio is not doing too great either. But it's still early. I don't want to make all 3 subs just yet. But 5-1. It's late on in the game here. Sampao. Oh, what a cracking shot that was. We've pulled one back, so I'm going to make a substitution here. Pioyo is just coming back from injury. That's why he's tired. I'm going to have to bring Paccio off, but I don't have another defensive mid, so I can't really. I'm going to have to leave him on. I'm going to bring off Pioyo then on the left hand side. Carvalhais, he's coming back from injury as well, so it'd be good to get him some game time. As we're into the last minute here, guys. They pick up the ball. Claro on the right puts it back into the middle, but well won. And the keeper picks it up. I'm not even going to try and attempt to pronounce his name. Not a very good clearance from him anyway, but they do put it out to the right hand side. Andre Claro picks it up. Weirdly enough, he seems left-footed playing on the right hand side. Has to cut it back to put the cross in. But Mareko with a misplaced pass and it goes out. 92 minutes. Full time. 5-2. That is an amazing win for us. That was really special, lads. A couple of good performances there. A 9, 9.1, 8.3 and 9.4 for Jean Carlos. 2 goals and an assist. 3 assists for Marcio Souza. That was really good game, that was. I like this tactic when it works. Seems to be working against Premier League teams. When I play in the Segunda Liga, we tend not to do so well. So the way that it stands right now, we're in 2nd. Our next game, I believe, is against Nacional de Madeira. So if we can win that game, that would put us on 7 points. I presume Sporting are going to win their game, so that would put them on 9. Then it would come down to the last game against Sporting to see who would win. So what I'm going to do, should I end it here and come back for another game? Let's have a look and see what we've got. So we've got a few games in between before we come back for the Sporting game. That's what I'll do. I'll play these games, and the next game we're going to come back for the final game of the League Cup 3rd round against Sporting. If you have enjoyed this video for a 2-2 draw and a 5-2 win against Premier League opposition in the League Cup, please drop a like on the video. If you do want to subscribe, just hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is @AverageJoeFM. Okay guys, we'll talk to you next time.